Do you feel like you're going to be losing power if you forgive yourself and others? In most cases, people may say yes. If I forgive these people when they did me harm, I feel I'm losing power. No. When you forgive yourself and all others, it's over with. Simple. It's over with. They have no more power over you because all they were doing was sucking your power. Every thought you create, a reality where that happens, constantly gets replayed and it exists. But if you stop focusing on the things that produce duality, harm, fear, pain, then it shall no longer be, for it never was. And you tap into your true essence. When you forgive yourself and all others first, you forgive yourself for even perceiving anything of separation. Just because people may ask, well, if they did me wrong, why am I forgiving myself? You got to forgive yourself because you thought they did you wrong. Separation doesn't exist, so there is no they to do anything to you. There's only you doing something to yourself. Because we are one. Remember, hold on, remember. You said God is everything. You said God is one. So there's no separation. So now everything is a reflection. You know, that's the trump card. Because that's why we ask those questions first. You always ask these questions first to establish a foundation. If you have no foundation, then why are you pursuing anything? Because you're like a lost soul. You don't know where to go because you have no foundation. You have no footing. We ask these footings. If the ego, because all that is, all the bark back is the ego. Because the ego thinks logically. And logically it makes sense. If you want to evolve and you want to do all these cool things, especially in oneness, then me as the ego is not going to exist. So why would I allow you to do that? It makes sense, ego. It makes sense. But you're finna get retired. Don't kill off your ego. The ego death is still a part of their game, because what does death signify? Death signifies separation. Separation from the vessel. Separation at its root. Even though the vessel and separation isn't real, when you perceive death and you believe death, you believe in a form of separation. You believe once you die, you go from one place to another. And what is that distance in between? Separation. No. Only believe in oneness. If the ego chooses to come forth and sprout and nip at you like the devil when you have the angel on your shoulders, just say, ego, you are retired for lack of better work. It's very simple. A Christ conscious teacher said that. Retire the ego for lack of better work. Christ consciousness said that. So do that. Retire your ego. In the office, on the intercom, ego, please come to the office, please. The ego comes in, looking all, stoic. Hey, boss man. You're fired. Huh? You're fired. Do I get any paperwork? No paperwork. You're fired.